Pop. Just how have your first few months been here at A&M?
They've been great. Aggieland is a dope place to be. College Station is dope to be. Bucky's a great person to be around on a daily basis. So College Station's been great so far for sure.
How are you feeling? Are you 100% at?
Yeah, I'm basically 100%. Moving well, practicing well. Still got to get all the way in shape, but that'll come as we keep doing. As I keep practicing, I keep getting my legs under me, but I feel good. So.
What went into your decision to come to A&M?
I just thought it made the most sense. Had a great relationship with Coach Frank Haith. He's known me forever, so I've known him forever. He has a great relationship with my dad. So when everything was kind of going on, some decisions had to be made. We just thought that A&M, was the perfect spot for me to be at. I had people I trusted here, so it just made sense.
Frank recruited you out of high school?
Yeah, a little bit.
What was it? What about the system drew you to it?
Just a fast pace style of play. Get a lot of threes up. Obviously, it fits me perfectly in the way. Just the freedom we have on offense, the amount of threes we shoot, and how fast we play. It'll do nothing but benefit me. Obviously, you got the full court pressing component, which is something I'm excited to do. And it's really going to work well. So the style of play definitely was a factor in me coming here. And it's doing great so far. So,
how's everybody meshed together? A lot of new pieces here. How are you guys coming together?
Great. Everybody's getting along well off the court. We're doing a bunch of things together. So, locker room's great vibe. So, everybody's doing good. Obviously, it could be a bit. It's kind of normal now at the age we live in with the transfer portal and stuff that you have to get to know new players every year, just because new guys are coming and leaving every year. So, but so far it's been good, especially being that it's a group of brand new people. So.
After suffering the injury, what did you learn during the season, watching your teammates, and did it give you even more of a love for the game?
1,000%. I had never sat out that long before in my life, so it was kind of just just kind of took me back a bit. Wasn't something I was too fond of, but just taught me resilience in a way, for sure. Got to really, obviously I knew I loved the game, but you got to really see how much you love the game, especially how long I was out for. So, but my teammates at Creighton were for sure there for me, all great guys. Coaching staff was there for me. Coach McDermott was great about it. So, great people over there for sure, and they helped me get through it. So,
when did you feel like you were 100% again?
When did I feel like I was 100% again? Shoot, I probably felt like I could have been going for a little bit. I felt good for a while now, so I'll say it like that. Just kind of making sure, we crossed our T's and dotted our I's. So, but I feel good. I'm glad I'm back out there.
You had a great game against A&M last year. Do you ever kind of think about that when you came here, and what do you remember about that game?
I've had 2 great games against them the past 2 years. I'm just playing. I didn't think about none at all. Obviously, it's a brand new coaching staff, brand new people around here. I have nothing but respect for that last coaching staff. Like, I know Coach Buzz, great dude. So, know some guys on the team, just don't know them too well, but, I know Wade and stuff like that. And he told me a little bit about it here. So, I didn't really think about it too much, but it's for sure something fun to talk about.
What has Rashawn brought to the program so far?
Energy, talks a lot. Just a great person to be around on a daily basis. He's consistent in his approach every day, consistent with his work. Just a great leader, man. He talks. You could tell he's older. He's real wise with his words. Knows how to get to different people. So he's brought a whole lot for sure. We're glad yesterday that kind of got cleared up. So we're excited to have him for sure, and he's going to be a huge part to our team. So.
What does it mean to be selected to represent A&M later this week in Birmingham at Media Days?
Yeah, super cool. I haven't done the Media Day yet in college, so being able to go to Birmingham is pretty cool. Get out of College Station for a little bit. It's kind of been a grind the past month, so it's super cool though. I'm excited. Me and Mackenzie will go there and represent us with with everything we got. So.
Bucky gonna take y'all anywhere in Birmingham with him being the hometown boy?
We'll see. Hopefully he does. Shoot, he better.
Guys have talked about having kind of versatile roles within this system. So I'm just curious what you may kind of expect your role to be within this system.
My role, just to make plays. Be a leader. Be at the right place at the right time. Bucky kind of keeps it simple with what he asks you to do, especially what he's asking me to do. We have great conversations with what he's expecting of me and what I'm expecting of myself. So just really going out there, being myself, and just to be a playmaker and to be a leader. So.
Hey, Pop, how do you think your game has matured the most?
I think everything's just slowed down. Like, I kind of, felt it last year, like playing for Coach McDermott, like it was it was probably the easiest offense I ever played in my life last year, and that kind of helped me a lot with everything slowing down. Just reading the game different, like I could always pass and I could always see the next play and stuff, but just, everything feels like it's moving in slow motion, and that's always a great thing, so.
Are there any similarities between that offense at Creighton and what you guys are running here?
In ways, like just the flow of things, obviously you want to get up a lot of threes is very similar, but not too much. Obviously we were very free flowing at Creighton and we're very free flowing here, but I wouldn't say it's too much. It's not the same. Kind of more set heavy with Creighton at the same time too. So.
About a month ago, Alex Caruso got to come in here and address the team, and he talked about his love for Texas A&M and the self-sacrifice that it's going to require. What did you take from him addressing the team, and what's something that you think you can use during the season?
Yeah, that was a great experience to just have him come in here and talk to us. He gave us a lot of lessons, just talking about what life is like in the NBA. Kind of took us on his journey to get to the NBA from A&M and the things he had to do and the things he had to sacrifice. He just told us, at the next level, you're going to have to play a certain role, and you kind of, you could start doing that now. It's all about sacrificing for the team. And you'll always get something better, individually out of that. So it was just dope to have him, around, and for him to explain to us like what really having a role means on the team and how valuable that is. It was super cool. So it was kind of a dope experience just because he literally just won the NBA championship too. So we were kind of excited about that. So it was cool for sure. Though. We were happy to have him.
We're going to talk to Mackenzie here in a few minutes. I know he's been sidelined a little bit lately, but before that, just what had you been seeing from him leading up to this season?
Yeah, he had a really good summer. Mackenzie shot like over 50% from three in the summertime. He was making shots at a high level. He was, you could tell he had just been, at the NBA Combine. He's a real disciplined dude, like when it comes to just approach and work ethic, kind of how Rashawn is. He's more quiet than Sean, but he's real dialed in on the work, on what it takes to be great. So he was doing great before, that injury occurred. And with his work ethic and the way he approaches things, I'm sure he won't miss a step when he steps back on the court. So,
how much time have you taken to break down your film?
Me? A bunch. When I met with Bucky, when I first got to campus, that's the first thing we did was break down my film. So as I've kind of gotten to practicing and being on the court more, not as much, just because it was just great to be back on the court playing basketball, kind of trying not to look back a little bit, just trying to get my legs under me. But I'm sure I'll get back into breaking it down more. Obviously, the biggest thing me and Bucky broke down was probably just my turnovers. And just having to take better care of the ball, especially being, how much I had the ball in my hands last year and how much I am going to have the ball in my hands again. So just making sound decisions.
As a leader of the offense, you have these many guys who can shoot. How do you make sure you get the ball everywhere and make sure everybody gets enough shots?
Just play the right way. It's really not too hard. You draw two people and you kick the ball out. When you get the ball, when you get 2 feet in the paint, you do your job as an offensive player. And at that point, it's just all about making the right play, whether that's for yourself or for the next person. So really just playing the right way, making extra passes, and knowing that, we got really good shooters on the team, and why not let them shoot, you know what I mean? So it's really not too complicated. I think it all just goes back to playing the right way. You play the right way, good things are going to happen. So
You talked about your off the court mesh, but the cohesion on the floor with new system, new guys. How does that look in practice so far?
It's starting to come together better now. Obviously, I wasn't practicing for a while there, so I was never out there. Then Mackenzie got hurt. Rashawn wasn't practicing for a little bit. He was kind of in and out just with the waiver stuff. So, I mean, it's coming together really good. I think the fact that, you know, we talk to each other a lot, we're super cool off the court and in the locker room helps a lot. But I think it'll just keep getting better as we keep playing games. So,
with Rashawn, how did you personally find out the news yesterday? And were you guys all kind of waiting together, pins and needles on it?
Nah, we were honestly kind of calm about it. We tried not to talk to it too much with Sean about it. It's just putting extra pressure on him or make him think more about it. So we were kind of being quiet about it. We talked about it a little bit, but shoot, I found out on Twitter, probably like the rest of you guys found out. So then he sent us a little text in the group chat and said, you know, he was happy and it's time to do it and stuff like that. So, you know, it was pretty dope. I'm happy for him. I know that was a burden on him. So